Welcome back to this edition of Media Champions here on Daily Ad Brief. I'm your host, Mary Trace Griffin in Atlanta, Georgia. Today, we're going to go out to California, to San Ramon, California. Our friend Imelda Alejandrino joins us. She is the CEO of AP42 Marketing and Media. So glad you could be on the program with us today. And I'm excited to talk about all the cool things that you're doing at AP42, Imelda.
Oh, so am I.
Let's talk about those things because you are you're killing it. You're doing it with gusto. How are you helping people to express themselves more, to tell their stories, to go down this crazy journey of being able to be out there in marketing and media?
Oh my goodness. Especially after the pandemic, it really makes sense to go back to basics with the thought of thinking outside of the box. And what I mean by that is today in marketing, even though it has evolved in the technology realm and social media is taking over a lot of our communication, it really takes the discipline of branding, advertising, and direct marketing in order to get your word out. One of the things that I'd like to prescribe to, especially to small businesses, is what I call the pandemic low budget marketing. And what you really want to do is have the ability to get your brand out there. And in order to do that, you've got to find the biggest arena, if you will. And I equate getting seen or heard or having your brand awareness. It's very similar to fishing. And what I mean by that is that you got to start with brand awareness. You have to make sure that people know that you're around. And the platform to do that would be social media, whether it's LinkedIn, Facebook. Find your people. Where do they congregate? And this is where you're actually casting a big net. Now, once you've cast that big net, you want to start collecting the responses. And this is when I say you're using advertising in order to collect those responses and making people aware not only of your brand, but seeing the value of your story, seeing the value. Why are you important to me? Why should I care? Why should I work with you? And once you get that message out there, you want to start collecting all the names, all the contact information they've given you. And once you've contacted them, your goal is to be able to put those customers in different buckets, and we would call those segmenting. And then what you want to do is use direct marketing to make sure you get them down the sales funnel. Now, what is a sales funnel? A sales funnel is generally a system to be able to nurture them down the sales funnel from brand awareness all the way down to becoming a customer and hopefully buying your product or service. And once you get that worked out and down to a system, you want to do is own your own database. When you start collecting these names, you want to be able to start nurturing them down the sales funnel. And you do that by staying in touch with them. You do that by creating blogs, by sharing case studies. There's a whole system around that. And this is what you call closing leads systematically. Now, these are the basics in marketing today in this world that we live in, given the challenges that we have. But once you have these basics, then you can start looking at platforms that'll help you organize that. It's not worth investing in these platforms until you actually know and have your systems and process ready.
Imelda, I love your website too because you say enter curious, leave amazed, and I can see how people do that with you. Thank you so much for sharing your subject matter expertise on the program, and I do hope that you'll come back and talk with us some more on Media Champions.
Oh, definitely. I'm more than happy to share other work tools.
Well, I know you've got a lot, and folks, if you want to know what Imelda is doing, and I know you do, you come to us. We're going to make that connect for you. We will connect you to Imelda, and you can find out what AP42 is up to. you can go to dailyadbrief.com. Do come back and visit us some more on Media Champions. Look forward to seeing you next time. I'm your host, Mary Treese Griffin in Atlanta. Make it a great day.